Multitasking, written by Chandrika R. Krishnan. My sisters and I were somewhat of an anomaly in our maternal side. We grew up to a constant refrain that our husbands should be busy rather than our mouth. We emulated our mother, yet retained the magpie tendency of our paternal side. We multitasked with aplomb. We watched TV while peeling peas or pressing our clothes. Now, my newfound obsession is crochet. Most women had to multitask at some time in their lives. They are donning so many hats, and that was expected of them. I have seen some women in Mumbai trains chopping vegetables, stitching buttons, or knitting. Because of this tendency to multitask, most of the women were prone to stress and anxiety, leading to physical ailments. As my cousin quipped of his octogenarian mother, her mind is already on a chore in the kitchen while her body was in the drawing room. Hence, she goes about with her head bent forward like a ostrich and has a hump like a camel. Most people pride themselves on their ability to multitask. There was a time when this talent was considered an asset, but of late, the concept of multitasking has given way to mindfulness. Being in the present is touted to be all powerful. It declutters our thoughts and helps us expend less energy. It keeps stress at abeyance, helps us to be more human. It also makes us more productive. According to psychology today, mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the present. When you are mindful, you carefully observe your thoughts and feelings without judging them. Instead of letting your life pass you by, mindful means living in the moment and awakening to your current experience rather than dwelling on the past or anticipating the future. But these days, social networking sites have taken away the privilege. Instead, they have made distraction to the norm. Taming the mind, an ancient Buddhist technique, is easy to imbibe only if we know how to. Simple tasks like avoiding channel surfing, sipping a cup of tea on the balcony while keeping our mobile at a distance all help in practicing this tool. It is said that listening to a complete conversation without planning your reply is supposed to work wonders. A few restaurants in Hyderabad and Mumbai have started a concept of dinner without distraction and encourage patrons to keep their mobile phones at a distance and enjoy a rebate for their meal. Despite the obvious benefits of mindfulness, the women folk would find it difficult to let go of the inherent quality of the more entrenched me, while the men would have it easier as they never actually grasped the art of multitasking nor were expected to. Thank you very much.